Ford Mustang 2024 7th generation. It came as a shock to purists when the Mustang emblem was affixed to the Mach-E electric utility. And for the real Mustang to lose its mechanical feathers for its 7th generation would have added insult to injury. However, we are pleased to announce that the new 2024 Ford Mustang remains a Mustang. With a V8 engine in its GT version, rear-wheel drive and a 6-speed manual gearbox as standard, it retains the basic ingredients that make its recipe so tasty. But the manufacturer with the blue oval adds some modernities in the mixer, a question of charming new customers. Physically, the 2024 Mustang keeps its visual signature, but with a reworked front and wider rear fenders that are reminiscent of the look of some of its rivals. Power and skid. This 5.0-liter Coyote V8 will be the most powerful ever installed under the hood of a Mustang GT. Unfortunately, we do not yet have access to the exact technical specifications, which will arrive closer to the date of marketing of the American sports car. All we know is that this V8 develops approximately 480 horsepower and is equipped with new mechanical components including 2 air intakes that join an intake manifold with 2 independent throttle bodies. A refreshed version of the 2.3-liter 4-cylinder EcoBoost turbocharged engine, which also produces more horsepower, will power the entry-level Mustang. Like the V8, it will be necessary to wait before knowing its exact power. The 6-speed manual transmission is standard, but a 10-speed automatic is offered as an option. Several driving modes will be available to the driver, namely normal, sport, slippery, drag and track. The chassis remains essentially the same, but Ford assures us that important suspension components have been swapped for more robust elements. The steering has also been improved to increase responsiveness. The optional performance package this time offers a strut bar, a Torsen limited slip differential and the available MagneRide active suspension. On the running gear side, we opt here for wider rims and tires at the rear, as well as Brembo brakes of 390mm at the front and 355mm at the rear. The GT Performance Package adds to this with improved brake ventilation and a standard auxiliary engine oil cooler. A very interesting gadget in this set, the handbrake designed for drifting. Developed in conjunction with Formula Drift driver Vaughn Gittin Jr., and the first of its kind in the segment, it's electronic in operation, but activated by hand and allows the Mustang to slide more easily. It is also adjustable according to the experience of the driver. A slightly gamer Mustang. While Ford has retained the elements that make the Mustang a Mustang for this 7th generation, representatives of the brand stressed that they are very aware of the needs and preferences of new drivers. Thus, the 2024 Mustang inherits a new 12.4-inch digital dashboard that is fully customizable and, according to Ford, inspired by the world of video games. In short, we can expect a lot of animation and superior graphic quality. The dials change appearance depending on the driving mode. With track mode, for example, we are entitled to the same visual appearance as on the Ford GT. Because we must not forget the purists in this virtual universe, a fox body appearance which takes up the visual signature of the instrument cluster of the 3rd generation of the Mustang is also part of the palette. This cluster of instruments joins, as is the heavy trend in the industry, a touchscreen to form a large panel centered on the driver. The 13.2-inch touchscreen provides access to the Sync 4 system armed with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto software suites. Ford has redesigned the steering wheel, too. This offers a better grip and its lower part is now flat. In order not to fall entirely into digital, we have kept a few physical buttons, but these give haptic feedback when you press them. Supercharged Dark Horse models. Ford also unveiled the Dark Horse, Dark Horse S and Dark Horse R models, all three equipped with a 5.0-liter V8 iteration that should deploy over 500 horsepower. These will feature components borrowed from the GT 350 and GT 500, such as the carbon fiber rims. Drivers at heart who acquire a Dark Horse model can also count on a Tremec manual gearbox, more efficient than the Getrag offered as standard on the EcoBoost and GT models. The legendary American sports car that is the Ford Mustang therefore continues on its way without too shocking changes for its 7th generation. We will have to wait for the exact technical specifications and the price list to see if it remains just as competitive.